Hello there, right, I'm going to show you today quickly how to make this wooden case for the Raspberry Pi. It's just made of two sheets of wood and it has these nylon standoffs, and it's really quick, simple and easy to make. There's plenty of ventilation for the Pi, so you don't have to really worry about having a fan. And now I've added a reset button and an LED light on mine. I'm not going to tell you how to do that, but I mean, you can find that on the internet anywhere. So anyway, let's go ahead and make one of these cases. It costs a couple of dollars and it takes you like 5 minutes. So to start with, we'll get some of this plywood that I got in the hardware store. It's 2mm thickness. It's really flimsy stuff, but it just means it's easy to work with. So first up, we want to cut it so it's the right size for your Pi, which is 89mm. Let's call it 90mm, and there's 60. So as you can see, I've already made a couple of these. Where should we cut it from? Good question. Here, this corner. Right. So that's what we're going to cut out. I'm going to use this cutting knife, Stanley knife I call it whatever. Let's have a look. Right, what shall I use? A ruler. Now, of course, be very careful when using one of these knives because they're very sharp. So always cut away from your body, so you're not going to slip and get your finger. And just do it gently to start with, and then this wood is not difficult to cut through. So just take a few gentle cuts, and it's enough to get through. Right, so that's it. Watching someone cut wood. Right, there's my two pieces. Now, they're a bit rough, so sandpaper. This one is a P60, so it's a stronger grain sandpaper. You don't need much. We're just going to take off a bit. We want to round off these corners, so hold it like this, diagonally, and just rub off the corners. And then if you sort of like roll it on the sandpaper, you get a nice round corner. Look at that. See? It's great. I've done that with the rough sandpaper. If you use some fine sandpaper, this is either a 100 or a 300 rating. It's very, very light sandpaper. Well, what this will do is it makes sure that your wood is like lovely and smooth and soft. Okay, you don't need to do much. Right, now that feels now really nice. So I won't do the next piece, I'll just show you what to do. Now, where's my Raspberry Pi? Here's my Raspberry Pi. It's going to fit inside there like that. So this bit is kind of important because you need to do it accurately. Line up your Pi where you want it to fit in the wood. Now one side's got your memory card on, so you might want to have your memory card just sticking out very slightly. It's up to you. Actually, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave it inset because once it's raised up, you can get your finger in there anyway, and it's not like you need to take it out all the time. So there you go, that looks good. Foam pencil. Now hold the pie still, use your pencil, make a mark in the centre of these holes here. There's 4 of them. Right. Get your other piece of wood. Stick it on top. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So you don't have to worry about holding it in place too much. Let's just stick some tape around there. Right, sorry, I'm not doing this under the video. I'll learn to do these videos better one day. Right, so they're now held in place. I've got my marks on there. This is a little hand drill. It's like a screwdriver, but it's got a drill bit on it. I got this from the dollar store. I actually got 2 for $1. So this one, a small one, is what you want. You want one that's not gonna, you know, we're gonna use these. So you want to make sure that the drill is about the same size as the nylon standoffs. Anyway, let's go and do this. There we go. Now, if you don't have one of these, it's all the way through now. If you don't have one of these, improvise. Use something else, a sharp stick. This little set that's got these different size hole punches, and you just use a hammer and bang it through. But this, actually using this thing is much easier. Okay, now if you've got a little file, might be a good to use that inside the hole. Make sure there's no junk in there. Okay, so we're pretty much done. Now, you do this a bit neater when you do it, of course. I'm just showing you. There's that, there's your Raspberry Pi. Which way around are we going? Like that. Here's these, I got these on eBay for $2.50, I think it was, for the set. It's an M2. Now the Raspberry Pi is actually M2.5, so you're better off getting M2.5. The M2 ones will do, and just pick whatever you want over here. So you put in one through there like that, and then you want a longer one for the top. Pick a shorter one for the bottom if you want. What was my other? This one I used very short on the bottom. So now that goes on there. That goes on there. For the top here, we've got these little tiny nuts which can go on there. If you put it the other way up, that bit will be on the bottom, won't it? I think that's what I did on that one. See, it's on the bottom on that one, which makes it a little better stand. So if you put them in the other way up, you're probably better off doing that. And then so there's that, and then on the bottom here, you get these little screws with it as well. So you pop that through there. And there. Here's a screwdriver. Right, so that's basically it. I mean, you can put the rest of the screws in yourself. There you are, you're done.